welcome to Ikate's Crossing. I'm so excited. Now I pre-ordered this. Now I know this, I think this deck has been out before, slightly different boxed or something like that. Now this is by Susanna Sarlo, and this is Mythologia Fennica Tarot. Embrace ancient Finnish wisdom. Now I felt very drawn to pre-order this when I saw it on Amazon, so I did. Now it's a rock pool deck. Now it says, interpret your life afresh with ancient Finnish wisdom. Finnish mythology, the basis for this tarot, is rooted in nature. Mythologia Fennica Tarot includes the traditional 7 cards, but it's divided into fire, water, air and earth instead of the normal suits, featuring a range of beings, deities, nature spirits and more. It draws strongly on the traditional wisdom of Finnish folklore, so each card tells a new story yet remains true to the classic Rider-Waite-Smith tarot. And just as with classic tarot, this deck is about self-knowledge and spiritual growth. Okay, I've always felt very drawn to the North. It's kind of interesting here. So I do have like the magical Nordic tarot, and I thought, well, this Finnish one seems to really draw me in. The imagery is really cool. See, I like the Celtic with the Scottish and Irish Celtic type of energies as well. So I don't know, something about the North really fascinates me. Here I am way down south. Right, so let's have a look. It comes in a beautiful 2-piece box, beautiful colours, a ribbon to separate the book and the deck, beautiful chunky book. Wow, okay, beautifully glossy paged book with with every card has a gloss picture and then a page and that little bit underneath the imagery. Sorry you guys can't see it because of the light, but if I don't have the light on, you're not going to see anything. Okay, so yeah, quite a bit of information there. So kind of interesting. Like it's got okay, a little bit of a description of the card in a title, then of course the traditional tarot title, then it's got some keywords, and then it's got a little bit of information about the title, if you like, and then you've got an actual message. Wow, really cool. It looks like there's quite a lot of information there to sort of dive into. So this is a deck that's going to take a little bit of study. I don't know anything about Finnish deities or folklore or anything like that, so this is going to be something that I'm going to really sort of dive into slowly. I can read it like a traditional tarot deck, no worries. I don't think there's any problem there, but to actually get to know the myths and the legends and the stories behind each card, it is something that's going to take some time, and I think the guidebook is going to be absolutely awesome. Okay, the cards are beautiful. The box is stunning box. Look at that, beautifully. You've got the beautiful bottom under the. I love all that. And then you've got the ribbon, so you've got all the beautiful artwork there and the symbols. So it'd be interesting to dive into that. So absolutely stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So let's put the guidebook to one side for a minute and let's have a look at the cards. Okay, so cards come like this with this little bit of a wrap. I don't know if you can see that there. If I put it onto an angle, maybe. There we go. And so let's remove that wrap. I don't really want to rip it, that's the thing. So let me just pull. There we are. That's the best way of doing that. I pulled out the first card and the last card. Okay, so we've got quite. I'm going to have to be very careful there. They are so beautiful wrap, as you can see. Right. Just put that to one side. Okay, it's got silver edges. I don't know if you can see that there. Silver edges anyway. That's the back. Ooh, kind of an interesting back to them. Okay. So what does the cards feel like? Ooh. Looks like this one's being... Gonna have to be very gentle with them, I think. Okay, so we've got the beginning with the Fool. And Il Marinian with the Magician. That's kind of interesting. Mother of Limina Kanan for the High Priestess. Okay, so kind of interesting. So let's have a look. So very interesting artwork indeed. Oh, I like the Empress. Louis. So I don't know anything about these deities, so that's something that I'm going to have to dive into, because they are unique in their own. They've got the shaman for the Hierophant, because they've got their own type of shaman energy. A Finnish shaman, so it's kind of interesting. The Lovers. The Chariot, Lamentation of the Boat. So that must be the, yeah, the shaman must be like the Hierophant. Okay, cool. Strength, Lemon Cannon. Okay, that's kind of interesting. The Hermit and Tarot Vipunin. Okay, so this is going to be something I'm going to have to really dive into. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the imagery at the same time. I need to go through this and have a look. So each one's sort of death card. Lass of Tuonelli. Lass of Tuonelli. Tuonella. Lass of Tuonella. Sorry, if anyone knows exactly how to pronounce them, it'd be quite good. I might go through, see if I can get a translation, sort of to see if I can work out how to pronounce some of these. Death, as I'm learning them. Oh, the Temperance, that's kind of cool. Wow. The Devil is the Devil. The Great Oak for the Tower, that's interesting. North Star for the Star. Really interesting cards. Caxapola. Wow, the Sun, Liberation of the Sun. That's kind of interesting. And then for Judgment, we've got Feast of Puyola. It's quite interesting. Puyola. The Tree of Life. That's quite good for the World card. Okay, so now we start going into the suits. So we start with Fire, of course. Birth of Fire. That's interesting. And then Two of Wands is Birth of Iron. Three of Wands is Blind Man's Guide. Four of Wands, Svedinod of Van Morning. So Birth of Iron is also Wands. Birth of Fire, Birth of Iron. So that's kind of interesting, isn't it? Sorry, I'm just having a quick skizzy here just to see what the Wolf's Bride is. 7. Sauna. 8 of Wands. Sauna. Golden Bride for 9 of Wands. The Dragon, 10 of Wands. The Eagle, Page of Wands. The Horse of Heels, Knight of Wands. Mother of Fire for the Queen. Panu is King. Okay, Toast of Uku is in Cups. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Sorry, I got a bit distracted there. So we're doing Fire first. Okay, so now we've got water, and yet they call them Ace of Cups. I thought they said that was elements water. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So we've got fire, then cups. I thought it was water. Then we've got swords. And pentacles. Okay, so they did change it. Okay. So we got fire as wands. Oh, okay, they did put suits in. Yeah, wands. Cups. Oh god, I've lost the plot. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. Four of Cups, Iku Turso. Feels like they're reaching out for something that's not there. Will-o-wisp. Will-o-the-wisp. That's an interesting one. I think the artwork's awesome. Really unique. I think it's going to take a lot of study, a lot of things. See, I misunderstood the guidebook. I thought it said it was like the elements. I mean, the elements of each suit. Yes, definitely. Like water is cups and wands is fire and... swords, of course, is air. And then, of course... wow. It's one of the cards that I saw. Okay, and then we've got pentacles, coins, earth. Earth for pentacles, of course. So really cool. Okay, ooh. Okay, so now that we've looked at the imagery, let's shuffle. Of course, I'm very gentle with my shuffling. Sort of just like... so there'll be a lot of shuffling like this. Just give me a minute to shuffle. Let's take a nice deep breath and say, what do we need to know? Okay, what do we need to know in regard to this tarot deck? All that flipped out to one side, so let's have a look. The theme, Six of Swords. Itianan. Okay, Six of Swords. When I think of Six of Swords in the Rider-Waite-Smith, I think of like a movement forward, like an idea or a perception, a plan. Maybe one communicates going to smoother waters. It's like you're leaving behind the chaos and you're moving into smoother waters. But let's have a look and see what it says in the book. So I feel like this deck is going to help me or help us shift into smoother waters, you know, that perspective, change perspectives in some way. So let's have a look at what it says for the Six of Swords. Right, keywords, premonitions, messages and dreams, sudden changes and guidance. Okay, Itianan was part of every person's soul that appeared outside of its master's body, received when a child was 3 days old. It was an invisible doppelganger that sometimes walked behind its owner. Some people had it so strong that the Itianan would arrive first. Occupants of the house would hear a horse and cart arrive, and someone come to the door, but no one was to be seen. After some time, the Itianan's master would arrive. Itianans were beyond their owner's control. They came and went as they pleased. They could appear to someone close to their owner as a sign of illness or death when their owner was on their deathbed. Itianan would also appear in a dream to tell about a coming event beforehand. The ancient Finns had many different beliefs regarding omens. Different kinds of signs could manifest as visions or premonitions. In Katlev Vala, the mother of Lemminkainen, gets the news of her son's death at the river of Tuonela, when a brush that he had struck at the wall started bleeding, just as he had said it would, should he perish. The message is, Etianen suggests that some kind of change is about to happen. Stay vigilant and prepare for new things. Listen to what your intuition has to say. Etianen also brings news of unexpected choices, all you may have not considered before. Etianen is like a signpost that aids you in choosing the best of all available alternatives. Pay attention to your dreams and hunches. Have more trust in your instincts and listen what it has to say about your situation. Synchronization is a sign from your guides that you're on the right path, appearing to those on your way to success. Door after door will open and your possibilities will appear. So that's kind of an interesting message from this this deck, really, isn't it? Because it's, you know, the Six of Swords telling us that that new things are coming. It's to suggest, this deck will suggest things, and then you've got to choose for yourself in what you want. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information. Oh, as soon as I said that, I got 10 of Wands. So I feel like it's about releasing burdens, things that weigh you down. It's going to be some work. You've got to push through it. Oh, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, with the Stone Labyrinth, I do feel like there is a pathway that you must take to get to the center of stillness. Oh, kind of interesting message there. And 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is, to me, is about seeing what's missing from the picture. Look at what you've been offered. And the Will-O-Wisp with the 5 of Cups came out as well, with the sense of, you know, what are you going to focus on? For me, it's very much about what you're going to focus on. So I do feel like this deck is a deck that's going to offer you alternatives, and it's up to you to listen to it, basically. It's up to you to listen to it. It does feel like you're going to have to push through some challenges, push through what weighs you down, look at the path you're taking. I think with the 9 of Pentacles, it tells us it's going to be a gain if you can get to that center and take a moment to pause and reflect, or take some time out for oneself. And really, with the 4 of Cups, looking at what's missing. You know, are you bored, dissatisfied with life as well? I think it's going to give you some alternatives. Look at what you're being offered here to decide on what you're focusing on. Kind of interesting message there. I love that. But definitely got more to dive into with the guidebook, but I'm not going to do that for every single card right now. I think that's something that, if you're interested in me diving into this deck and you wanted me to explore it a little bit more, please leave a comment down below. So that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below, check the links on my channel, like, subscribe and ring the bell. And don't forget, if you want a private reading, or you want to donate for a quick reading, or you want one of my healing services, please check out my Ko-Fi. Check out the links down below. That's it from me. Take care and blessed be.